Today on the channel, we're diving into the latest from KWK, and just like Todd McFarlane likes his steaks, we're going well done.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another KWK unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got something I never thought I'd ever see, as we got 4 different versions of Well Done. But for all your Well Done needs, you better hit up KWK, I think Asylum, J&J Figures. There's plenty of places to get these. Follow KWK on social media, the X, the Instagram, and all points in between to get your monthly updates. You know me, I'm getting so excited for that Dory Funk Jr. just around the corner in February. But before we get there, we got to dive into some Well Done action. And like I said, 4 versions of Well Done. Going from never having any Well Done figures to 4 overnight is a crazy, dare I say, power move. Todd McFarlane from the couch. And that's what we have here today. And we're going to unbox all 4 of these. Now, we got 2 regular editions here. We got these 2. These are the most common editions, we'll call that. And then, unfortunately for me, I do have one of 200 exclusive sample ones. Unfortunately, though, for whatever reason, the mailman wanted to kick my box around. And this was the only one I had issues with, but it was ripped at the J-hook up here, dented on the card, and it is just holding on for dear life. I bet you if I shake this hard enough, this will come right off the card. I mean, it's already slipping off the card just touching it. So, very unfortunate for me here that, of course, the rarest one that I probably should keep on card is coming off the card. So there you go. Beggars can't be choosers. Do we start with this one? I guess we better start with this one. Why wouldn't we? And we'll get into this one here, the bagged editions, which are very interesting in a second. Now, I'm guessing the backs are the same on all these. I guess we won't do the front show there, but we do got the back here. Big cross-sell down there. You know, always be cross-selling. Love to see that there. It does say my name on the back of the package, too. That's always nice to see your name in writing, of course. But it does say Timothy Well and Stephen Dunn, quite the tag team. I remember them actually more from like the USWA years than I do the WWE years. They were kind of like, and I guess, yeah, you're right, Todd McFarlane. They're a lot like the Bushwhackers in a lot of ways, as the Bushwhackers were around, obviously way more famous, the Bushwhackers, Hall of Famers. They were around for a couple of years, 2-3 years in the WWE. I don't think anybody took them serious as a tag team opponent as far as tag team titles. Kind of like the Bushwhackers. They were just steps above the Jobbers on TV consistently. And the Bushwhackers and Well Done had quite the storied blood feud. It was like the Sheep Herders versus Fantastics. Whatever happened to those Sheep Herders? Who knows? But Timothy Well and Stephen Dunn, height 6 foot and 5'10", 246, 240. From Geneva, New York. Oh, the Geneva Convention, never forget it. And Dallas, Texas. Beautiful this time of year. One of my buddies is in Dallas currently. I was just talking to him on the phone. He's living that Dallas life for at least a couple of days. Timothy Well, born September 8th, 1961. And then born December 9th, 1960 would be Steve Dunn. Career highlights: NWA Pacific Northwest Tag Team Champions, MCW North American Tag Team Champions, WWC World Tag Team Champions, USWA World Tag Team Champions. Never forget that USWA. But looking good. I'm guessing the backs are going to be the same for all these. See you later. Goodbye. But man, it just sucks to have to lose this one that way. See you later. And look at this. Internal samples on the bottom of the feet. Hard times. Hard times. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe both these guys have passed away. Am I dreaming that? Maybe one of them, maybe both of them. Can't remember. But they are well done. And first thing I noticed here is I absolutely love the way they went about this, and they being KWK. They're one of the best ever Hasbro positions from back in the day, the Mr. Perfect position here, which is cool. But I love the yin and yang going on here, where you get both sides of the coin. So they got it matches up, mirrors up very well. I think that is very cool. Instead of doing both the exact same, they mix the arms like that. That is something I like. Outside of that, obviously reuse body style across the board on here, and then you get different heads. So this is the exclusive 200 edition. It is well done. Very unfortunate on this, but let's go to another one. We'll go through all these here. I don't want to get dragged down with just one. Now, This is the interesting one. The bagged exclusive reminds you of the Undertaker mail away, the Bret Hart mail away, Macho Man in the bag once upon a time, some of that kind of stuff. And it does have the kind of same vibe, same feel. And I don't want to unbox this, but I feel like I have to, and I'm going to do it on the channel here. Now, this is interesting. Stay tuned to KWK on social media, as they are going to be giving these away to influencers, whatever an influencer is. I guess everybody that has social media, that you post any content outside of your family, guess what? I'd say you're an influencer. Whether you're a big influencer or a small one, it's for you to decide and the public to decide. And I guess KWK in this instance to decide, as they're going to put like a application or something out where you can get these sent to you. So be on the lookout for them. Follow them on social media. Very nice of them to send me some early copies of these here. But it is the same figures, but in bags. They got the yellow and pink attack. And I'm going to do it. I'm unboxing it. I hate to do it, but maybe I could sneak in and get a second set. Maybe I can say, hey, I'm an influencer. Maybe I can have my wife. Is she influencing anybody? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe she can get in there and get her own set. And we'll share it. Maybe. But here it is. I'm pulling them out of the baggie. I hate to do it. See you later. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. But I do it for science on this channel. You guys have seen me unbox some expensive figures. You know, one recently top front was that Mattel LJN Black Card Tan Hulk Hogan. Some are saying that's going to be like a $500-$600 figure. I opened it up like it was no big thing. What's money? A wise man once told me, it was top in front of the couch, said, Kyle, you're a working man. You'll make more. You'll make more until you don't. That's the problem with it, but it is what it is. But we got Well Done here, and I got number 22, matching pair down here. I love that they're numbered on the bottom. Once again, same reuse. You're going to get the most out of your molds. You got the yellow and pink attack here. Well done. Love the kissy lips on the knee pads. That's a nice little touch. White boots on these guys here, but looking good. The same properties apply, just in a different color scheme on these. I wonder if they fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. What do you know it? They fit on stands. So we'll put one set on a stand just to show, just to prove that they do fit on stands if you need to. But there's another set of Well Done. We're getting them just like you like your steaks, Todd McFarland. That's what we were talking about. But now we get back to the carded samples here. We're going to the red, the pink and black attack like a Young Heart Foundation once upon a time. There's the boys right there looking good on the card art. KWK up there, of course, the logo. All about branding at the end of the day. We know how it goes. On the back, yep, it is the same cross-sell, same everything, but in a red background, But let's get these Well Done boys. It's so weird. That other one fell off so easy. This one was a little tighter, but still not super tight. So maybe a little bit thicker on here with the glue, but not much more, not much more. See you later. Goodbye ×2. And we're getting Well Done. And let's walk through the articulation quick. All the figures going to be the same as we know. Arms all the way around. Head back forth side to side. Waist articulation, very tight, but good. That's the way I want it to be. No numbers on the bottom of this one here. So not one of the numbered edition. It does say KWK brand 2025, all rights reserved. Looking pretty good in the articulation department. Love the bow ties, the soft goods bow ties over the head. That's a nice little touch. At first, I thought those were going to be plastic bow ties, but they're actually real bow ties. Well, you know what I mean, real cloth bow ties. And we got those across the board, except we did not get them on this one here. So there is some differences that you can make note of. Everybody has the bow ties except the extras over on this side. And I think that was more of a cost-cutting measure. I think this was an afterthought a little bit and a good way to make good of some molds. So why would you put a bunch of extra into it? I think we're fine with these, and it makes these feel even more different, which I do like. But last and certainly not least in the Well Done department is this version here. And I'm trying to think, when I think of Well Done, what do I think of? I think of their heads more than I do their outfits, I guess. I don't know. I can't really picture them in my mind's eye. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. But we're going to get down to it here. The head sculpts, a little crazy on the head sculpts, a little bit Hasbro-esque, I guess, a little cartoony. How about that? A little cartoony on the heads on these guys. But man, it looks like I guess it was early 90s. This is more 80s, walking off the bus with Poison. It looks like we got Ricky Rocket and Bobby Doll of Poison right here is what this looks like to me. But looking wild in those faces. A little bit bird-like over here. That blonde hair doesn't help stuff as well. But they do look good. I mean, definitely a moment in time. You know this is well done if you see it. And they're truly well done right here. And this one is the purple and black attack. I love that they got like the thong in the back too. That's just the next level. Next level. It's like 8-year-old Kyle wanting to get chaps after watching Unskinny Bop when he was a little kid on TV. Similar to that kind of style is what that is. But how about that? 4 versions of Well Done. Did anyone ever think we would come this far in our life? Did anybody think they'd live long enough to see something like this? Could we get more repaints? KWK, could we end up getting 8 of these in the future? Can we double it up? Could we do it? Huh? Maybe a clear version? Let's go all in. Let's go Well Done. Let's make these figures well done. How about that? But all joking aside, I enjoy deep cuts like this. I feel like everybody that was on TV, I would love to have some kind of representation. I don't think we're ever going to get elites of these guys. I just don't think that's in the cards. So this is a pretty cool thing to have some representation of that tag team era here at the shelf. And we can grab the Bushwhackers from Hasbro. We can have these guys square off. Have them square off in the new gen era if we wanted to. So we got Bushwhacker Luke and Butch. You got 2 different versions. The other version may pair with these a little bit better, in all honesty, but is what it is. Bushwhackers at the end of the day. But not a bad piece of business from Well Done. Obviously, find them at all the different retailers, including KWK. Stay close to KWK's social media. If you want to get a free set of these, you might be able to do that. So stay tuned to that. I think they're going to be doing that in February. So just around the corner here. So make sure you're in on all that fun there with the old Well Done KWK. But what's your thoughts on these guys? I think most people are fine, probably with 1 set, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. And then don't forget Patreon YouTube channel memberships as well to support the channel. So for Well Done, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
I'm sorry.